Yo, what's going on? I'm Maniac Mike, aka Kid Shreddy. I play the lead guitar.
Yo, what's good? It's Terminator Dave, aka the boss's boss. Or is it you?
No, you're the boss. I'm the boss. Okay. I'm Johnny on the rocks. I play bass, aka Adriano Morez, aka the retarded genius.
DJ Axis Powers, turntable assassin for Shinobi Ninja.
DA, aka Duke Sims, aka the Brooklyn Kid, aka the original Kid Shreddy. You came up with the name Shinobi Ninja is from the old video game for the Sega Master System. This kid across the street, like, he had it, I had the Nintendo, and he had that. He lived across the street, and sometimes I would go there and I would play it, and it was just a dope game. I always liked it, always stayed in my mind. And when we started recording with these dudes, like when we first got together, their mom's house looks like a ninja house, so that's what we were recording at the time. It had like a real Japanese looking style, and that's where the ninja came from. And Shinobi is just like, it just came together. I don't really know what to say. Well, I started playing music when I was in 3rd grade. I played the saxophone. When did you get into it?
After I graduated high school, I started DJing.
I had musical parents, so it was always a big part.
I started playing when I was 16 because I wanted to play with that guy.
I started playing when I was like 15. And,
Oh, we started before you.
yeah.
Nice.
It's like I had it, then he had it, and then we both wanted to do it at the same time. So like we started jamming, and then we found other people to jam with. I don't know. It's just been like, even before that, just as listeners, fans, you know, all of us, young age, I guess.
Wild.
Some rock, some hip hop
Energy.
rock.
Energy, yeah.
Energy.
It's like a wave of really amazing things, all wound together. Tight knot.
Tickle your brain, tickle
Brain a
your
little bit.
butt. Make you dance.
Tickle your head banging gene.
Sweat.
Your
Make
ear
your
bone.
feet move, make you dance with your feet.
Tickles your ear bone.
Whatever it takes.
Well, jeez, where do we start?
The greatest, all the blues, all the metal,
Watch
all
the
the
greatest.
The greatest of everything, you know.
They get
Music
everyone-
is great. We listen to lots of music and we happen to make music. We're
This band is insane. There's so much talent in this band, and like we can do any music we want to, and we just have fun doing it, you know. I mean,
Voltron-esque, there you go.
Yeah, like
If you don't know,
I like that
Voltron is
metaphor.
all the Transformers come into one.
yeah.
And he got.
But there's a layer. There's a layer, you know, like the layer where they all like run
They're
down
the
these
legs.
huge stairs.
And Dara's the heart.
Oh, wow, that's heavy.
She's the heart.
You guys are the arms.
She's the head.
And she's
She's
the
the
head.
head. She's the head. For sure. I would like to be an arm.
We're the arms. You're the torso.
Steve Sternshine, our manager. We were running around South by Southwest in 2009. You know, brushing shoulders with all these like tech guys, and we came up with an idea after we got back, thinking to ourselves like, wow, we saw a whole bunch of stuff about location-based software, a whole bunch of stuff about, you know, utilizing Twitter and Facebook and social networks, and some people actually had these games. Which we came up with this idea where it was like we were gonna make a video game that depicted, I know, our band's struggle to get to the top or like to get to the show, but it closely mirrors a fighting game. You know, you got to beat people up to make sure they get out of your way so you can get to the show. Like, yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it like stars us. You know, so you know we came up with that idea and we found a couple companies that were like just as hungry as we were, and we made a great game. But it took us like 10 months. Yeah, this thing
And this is where it was recorded.
Yeah, it was recorded in this room.
like the video game EP was, you know, the music that was in the video game on iPhone. And this is it, yo. Like, bling,
Represented in
Bling
a very-
blow.
and this is us, yo. So this is the video game art, and you know, this is the what was on the back of it, and the track listing and all the credits and stuff. But we love Nintendo. Like, if you come in the room next door over here,
It's the only instrument in the whole studio that's got nothing to do with music.
it's just like it just sits there. We have a Nintendo with like 36 games. It's pretty awesome. So we like old school culture, and this shit was pretty cool. Like, don't get it twisted. It isn't just pretty on the outside. Like, this thing really counts, man. We put our life into the music. It's on us.
If you listen to the music, it's real. It's where I was born. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. When you live in that type of environment, it just makes you harder. Do you know what I mean? You become like an outcast, kind of, because you're not necessarily that. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, you gotta express yourself as a person. So it definitely influenced my expression as like an artist. You know, music.
When I came from Toronto, like the first place I moved was Jersey, right? And it's like, where are you gonna go next? To the next up will be Brooklyn, and I went to Brooklyn and I moved to the city for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what, I just want to go back to the
culture of America, and sometimes you can't change history. You know what I'm saying? Biggie was from Brooklyn. You can't take that away from him. People like Brooklyn. They just like it, and it's popping now. It's like super popping.
Yeah, parties.
And it's always been popping. It is what it is. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Get out
Keep doing it, man.
of my studio.
Let's go.
Yeah, we definitely gotta go.
Yeah, he keeps saying the same thing. Get out of New York.
Get out. No. We want to get out. We want to play, man.
gotta
Like,
get out of here.
we play here. We love playing in New York. We also like playing out of town. Like, that's the goal.
We need
I like
somebody-
playing gigs, period.
What tour?
Nobody's giving us no love, man. Whoever thinks that we're dope, if they're out there in the world,
Give
put
us
us on a
some
tour,
love.
man. Somebody, you gotta tell us, man. Cause right now,
And I know you party people with Learjets. I'm following you.
You're out there. I know you're out there.
And you want to throw a party, and you want us to play your party. There's a really good airport out in Westchester. I think we should fly out of that one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We're throwing a party soon.
Okay,
Sick.
cool.
Oh,
We're definitely gonna call you guys.
as soon as you wake up, you got a destination in your mind, and you know it's gotta start with your sneakers, and then your pants and your shirt, and then whatever it is, your style, your personal style. However you make yourself up to be, the music that you have on your iPod, whether you don't have an iPod or if you do have an iPod, which train you take, do you know what I mean? Like, whatever you're living, if you're living it 100% your way, that's fresh all day, every day.
Gotta be hard to be fresh.
Hard.
Because fresh shit is hard, Chris. Right?
I like crisp. Crisp is good.
You gotta reinvent yourself every day, but then still be the same, like a bagel.
I think you know, fresh is just doing you and be comfortable doing it. You know, like I woke up this morning. It's time for some high tops. It's too hot for jeans, so I'm gonna wear these shorts. Wow, can't tell me no. Like, tell me no. Fuck you.
I agree with him. We're twins. I can say that. No. But for real though, like fresh. Just like these guys said, living your life the way you want to live it. You know, you wake up in the morning, you have your own vision. You know, you can see yourself doing these things. Why don't you just get out the door and do those things? That's pretty fresh. You know.
I'm sorry, Nas.
I like Nas, yo. I gotta go with Nas.
I'm sorry, Nas.
Hey
Nas.
Take himself too seriously.
I like Jay-Z.
I mean, that's a tough question.
That's all.
Jay-Z is fucking.
Jay-Z got more songs, but I just like
He's a
Nas.
Sagittarius.
I just like Nas. Man.
Nas is
Nas to
crazy.
me is harder.
Yeah, a lot
Nas
of
is
it.
hard.
Yeah,
Nas is
Nas
hard.
is hard.
NYC.
Oh
son.
my god. Even though I like
Yo, we have love on MySpace. Don't get it twisted. We do it all.
Okay,
Facebook just ain't
Facebook. Okay.
When our album comes out, whenever it comes out, it's gonna be really dope. For real. As a fan of Shinobi Ninja, I will say that. I think it's a really good album, man. Right now they're coming out in EPs, and that's cool. When it does come out, because it's just like, for real. That's what I have to say about the future. I'm looking forward to
We're
it.
gonna be in a town next to you, son. Seriously, we're coming. We're coming with a vengeance. Like, we want to get in this van and roll. So we're gonna play a lot of shows. We're also putting together a 6th Street team. So if you want to holler at us, holler at us. diehardninjas@gmail.com.
Damn, that sounds nice.
That's Die Hard, yo. Like, if you hear us on the radio, make sure you call back your station and be like, yo, play that, run that back, bro.
Run that back.
You've been officially faded.
Yo, get that camera on my face, son, dead ass. Yo, you think I'm fucking with you, son? Yo, get that fucking camera on my, you know, I'm walking away, son, fuck that. Nah, fuck that, I'm walking away, nigga. Yo, get that shit on my,